I'm Tommy G, and today we're taking an inside look into Murdavale.
Just made 10 bands up for play in a different state. Get some boys talking down, but y'all ain't getting K.
This is how we take care of our PTSD.
Yeah. Dropping out them 30s, don't need to catch a case.
They gotta check in with me, y'all. They know what time it is, bro.
And my head is putting
like that. Everybody got a gun though, man. We don't play like that.
What's up with you, man? They got you out here in the trenches, out here in the desert, huh?
Well, thanks for joining us on Fox 10 News at noon. The city of Phoenix and cities all across the country reporting an alarming increase of gun violence.
Gun violence.
Gun-related crime.
Violence in Phoenix.
3 separate shooting scenes killing 4 people.
Killed 3 young men in West Phoenix.
10 people were shot over the weekend in Phoenix.
Showing an upward trend in killings compared to last year.
I've always been fascinated by outlaws, people who choose to live their life in a dangerous and reckless fashion. Gun violence in America seems to be on an upward trend in most of our major cities, so I touched down in Phoenix, Arizona, and head to the trenches to bring you guys this story.
What up, my boy?
Hey, we're just about to leave the Airbnb. We'll be like 25 minutes away.
It's good. Let me know.
Cool. All right, we'll see you very soon. He's got his grills in, which to me shows that people have prepared properly for a good video. So let's hit the streets, boy. I got some Henny in my cup, well, coffee. Oh yeah, there's a fucking squadron, I think.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Let's fucking get her done, boys. How you guys doing?
Yeah, Murdavale, boy.
They call it Murdavale?
Yep. Phoenix, boys. We in Murdavale Black. We in the hood. 7-1.
So is there any lingo in the Phoenix area that we gotta learn to fit in around here?
On game.
On game?
On game.
Should we go on like a convoy to the next block or what?
You wanna go over there?
Whatever you wanna do, we're going with you, so.
Alright, let's walk the block then. Come on.
Let's walk this bitch.
And is Arizona a state that you don't gotta worry about it?
We can walk with this bitch. They can pull up on us. We good.
Really?
On my mama.
What happened over there?
Right
guys?
there. I don't know what happened right there. I can't speak about that. They be trying to like lay up right here, but I don't let that happen. I come and burn shit or something.
And so, G, I know you wear a lot of hats for what you do. I know you're a rapper, among other things. Describe yourself to the people.
Real block, baby. Real certified member. Yeah. Phoenix Streets. What the f me? On my mama.
Murdavale Black, 71st. That's where it's at right here. All day.
You guys have a tattoo gun? I can get a 71 up here or something like that. So you could have chosen to be anything in the world. What made you say, hey, I want to be in the streets?
I was born in this me acting, faking, me f***ing, just how we live. It's everyday, day-to-day basis, you feel me? Seeing shit crazy. Ben grew up on that shit. I grew up on this block. Look, show them this out there.
And we be outside, not inside. We always outside, not inside.
Always outside. I'm my mama, I'm always outside. I'm outside with them guys, boy. I grew up right here at this crib right here. 7149, that's my old address on the gang. That's where I grew up at.
So when you guys roll this deep, what do you think the neighbors are thinking right now?
Oh, they're not thinking shit, but
we always been outside. I could tell y'all a little story when I was in jail.
Yeah.
So you don't even know about that. I ain't talk to you about that. Nigga did like 4 years, you feel me? When I was youngin', 14 and shit. 15, 16, 17, came home when I was 18 type shit. You know, so I've been home 2 years, you feel I'm 20 years old now. But when I was locked up, dude that lived across the street from me was a teacher in there. So when I was in that bitch, he was a teacher, so motherfucker was always on the phone telling his little stories about my family and some more shit when we was in that bitch. He was always looking out for me and some more shit.
How important is it, do you think, to have mentors and like men that are showing you the way, like leading the pack? So
it's important because I got like a lot of rappers, you feel me, that want to f with me, but they big, you feel me, and they give me a lot of advice with this, like a lot of advice.
What's the best advice you've gotten from rappers?
Stay focused and stay on your grind. I mean, if you're a rapper out here in AZ, just gotta, you know, this is the trenches too, you know. This is the west side right here. I mean, we come from the west, the south, and the east side, so we on all sides.
So you try and do your most to have peace amongst other people.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I would imagine that's a stressful part of the street life, is to have beefs. I would never want to have beefs.
There's still a lot of beefs, still a lot of problems, but I mean, at the end of the day, they know what the consequences are if they do. It is what it is.
Hey, I'm my mama, somebody comes to me, I'm blowing them back. Wanna know why? Because in this day, somebody try to up their pole, and I see them up their pole on me, I'm gonna blam their ass. You feel me? I'm gonna get away with that shit off the fence, you feel me? They goofy that they try to f with me. I keep one on me everywhere I go, and they know that.
What'd you do time for before?
Armed robberies, tying motherfuckers up.
What did you rob?
Everybody.
Oh, just people, not like a business?
Huh?
Nah,
Nah,
just-
peoples and shit, like armed robberies and shit.
What's street life mean to you guys?
Street life, nigga? It's regular life to me. They ain't f***ing me. We out here.
Like, do you think you would hate it if you had some boring office job?
Yeah, nigga, this shit's exciting to me, nigga.
Can't do no 9 to 5 game.
I get a bad but
So what's the dream with the rap shit? What do you guys want to do with it?
Going a long way. This shit.
we trying to put.
I'm
like, nigga,
I'm not up next. I'm up now. You feel me? That's the thing. That's what everybody. They up next. They up next. I'm not up next. I'm up now.
Nigga.
You feel me? So I'm on their ass. I'm on their neck.
If anyone's got acapella verses they want to spit too, just
spit that shit.
Camera's always there.
You know I'm deep in the grass. Hell no, you ain't getting no pass. And I'm steady in these streets, no mask. 4-5, I up and blast. Hot bitch, you dime. The play that I'm doing the crime. They ask if I'm good, they know I'm alright.
Supercharged.
Does anyone here want to have kids one day?
I be thinking about that shit, but
that's stressful. You gotta be with that motherfucker from 1 to 18 if you ain't gonna be a deadbeat. Bro, and then after that, bro, you gotta stay with your kids after 18. Bro, motherfucker, they gotta make my when they're 18.
Yeah, searching game. My members from searching game.
How'd you come up with that name?
That Billionaire Black label.
Taking shit.
Taking shit. That's how we got that. Taking shit. Short shit. Taking shit. They know how we do.
How do you feel if someone tried to take your shit?
He gonna get blamed.
It's gonna be bad for them, and they're gonna be bad for us. You know what I mean? I got a big ass fit, yo. This you hear me?
Everybody out
don't play like that. Niggas don't play like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Everybody got a gun on them, man. We don't play like that.
Blicks everywhere. We haven't put away right now. They in our pocket.
Hey, because it's light outside. When we get dark, y'all gonna see us.
So what are some of the most important things you've learned running the streets?
Shit, stay loyal, stay true.
Keep your head on the swivel. Do you hear me?
Hey, don't think with your dick.
What happens if you think with your dick?
Get your ass shot.
Both of you guys have pieces that are religious.
Yeah.
What does religion mean to you?
You gotta pray sometimes that we make it out.
I was raised up on this shit.
That's one of the biggest goals to get out of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Stay intimate.
Let them know.
Cause it's dangerous out here, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Just to get out every day, drive, and look behind your back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta worry about the cops. You gotta worry about the beef. That shit crazy out here.
They be shooting the sign because they can't dump at me or hit me. So they hit the sign like Goofy.
I guess there's bullet holes in the sign around here. Sometimes with rap music, rappers talk about women like they're pieces of shit. Why do you think that is?
Because they are.
I'm married and I love
Man,
it.
come on, hoes and sluts, bro.
From out here,
Look, at it. Look, I ain't even gonna say that because you got a wife. I ain't trying to get you in trouble.
You can say anything you want, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If you ever had to eat like a real eat, like you know the bitch got a man, but every time you call her, she gonna eat that motherfucker. You gonna know why bitch ain't shit.
That's why.
We got a lot.
That's why bitch be eating it all day.
What's going on?
What's happening, big dog? Tell us about this area. Tell us about it.
Man. You know, a lot of shit going on around this motherfucker. Besides the same old shit, we got the zombies walking out this motherfucker.
The zombies are the homeless
The
people?
zombies are the motherfuckers on the fentanyl.
So if you were mayor, what would you do about the homeless issue?
What I would do, I would try to open up more little spots for them, you know what I mean? Try to get them sober, try to get them jobs, try to get them on their feet. You know what I mean? This neighborhood right here, back in the day, it was a lot of, you know, shit going on, real shit going on, you know what I mean? Gigi's the youngest one representing the hood, you know what I mean? His pop Sin, he was doing his thing back in the day, still doing his thing, but like it's more than just being in the streets now, you know what I mean? We getting older, we trying to really make shit happen, you know, we making LLCs, trying to create businesses out here, trying to get up out this motherfucker. Like we still in the trenches.
Is that elote? That's the hood.
Yeah, that's the elote, man.
That's the elote.
Hey, we finna get you some corn. You want some?
Yes. Muy sabroso, tengo hambre.
Hey, you guys see this motherfucker? You guys go support him for real and leave him a tip. I don't give a.
How you guys doing today?
What's the hood? Just know that.
How's it?
Gotta get good.
Some local cuisine, man. This is good, some good shit. Are extendo clips legal in Arizona?
Yeah. You got a drum too? Come on.
Really? I know people that got popped in Milwaukee for drums. What is it like having a lot of people that you know and care about locked up?
That shit suck because I know what it feel like to be there. You feel me? I know what the f it feel like. That shit suck.
Were you in jail when it was tent city where you had to live outside?
Nigga, my niggas, they took my brother from me.
About that though?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Pop.
Talk to your dad.
Pop know about that. I'll let my pop talk about that. He in the car right now.
So guys, for reference, there used to be a sheriff named Joe Pyro that had these very he had these extremely strict and horrible prison conditions where he made people live outside. He made them wear like pink jumpsuits.
Pink socks,
we niggas, they trying to make
to try and make them feel like
snitches, right? And but then when it was time for him to go to jail, he got pardoned by Trump. So he couldn't last a day in the same that he was putting people in, and that's a hypocrite. And I don't with hypocrite. So we were talking about Tent City, and they say you have stories to tell about it.
Oh yeah, Tent City, man. That was one of the worstest ones out here.
What was it like? What'd you experience?
Man, I was in Tent Cities in the winter time, so it was raining, windy, motherfucking flaps going up, holes in the tents. We had to move the fucking bunks, no matter what race it was. We had to move the fucking bunks and work together. You know what I mean? Because we was basically living outside. Motherfucker, we had to cover ourselves with like 9 blankets.
Did anyone die from those conditions?
I mean, shit, a lot of people that died from them conditions, and you know what I mean. But shit, Joe Arpaio had us fucked up for a while. He had us outside. Like Joe Arpaio, he was a marked man in Arizona for a long time.
Did he have to leave the state?
Yeah, basically he had to. Basically,
because I could imagine put a few bands in the street on his head and that guy's disappearing, huh?
Oh, it'd probably be more. It'll have to be more than that. But
do you guys agree with this? Most of us in this country think that mainstream media is bullshit. They're dividing the country. Do you agree with that?
For sure. Yeah.
Definitely. They're trying to make us believe something that we shouldn't.
Yeah, for sure.
So why do you think they don't tell us the truth?
I can't even answer that, to be honest, bro.
That's that Illuminati
man. That's that Illuminati for sure, for sure.
Do you think there's a bunch of elites that kind of meet and decide the fate of the country? The kind of Illuminati conspiracy?
I know you seen the Super Bowl. I know you seen the Super Bowl.
This year?
You seen that shit.
Oh,
they put it in your face right there.
Gang, they stay putting that shit.
I feel like in a lot of gangster music now they're like, F that, we don't fight, we just shoot. What do you guys think about that?
I hate more.
I got a scenario for you right now. He's seen this out.
What happened, Snake?
And instead of him shooting him, he knocked him the out.
On the game.
Which to me is a better solution.
But to me,
I could have blamed his dumb ass. I could have blamed his dumb ass.
But my man's had the right state of mind.
We leaving?
Yeah, we security.
Hello, sir. How you doing? My name's Tommy. I'm from Milwaukee,
Bro, he's
Wisconsin.
doing a documentary for me.
Here on a documentary.
Sorry.
How you doing?
It's colder than hell there right now.
Super cold. Yeah. Sir, what is it like when you're just in your house and all of a sudden a squadron of young men walk around like this?
Well, makes me inquisitive.
Certainly.
I kind of want to know, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think you have cojones that you would come out and ask, because I know...
I'm not afraid of you guys, man. You look armed. He might be. Either that or he's glad to see me.
No, something to think about, guys. If you were home and 20, 30 guys toting pipes came in front of your house, would you walk out like that, man? I feel like that man's pretty brave. I give that man props, you know? Does anyone here know what non-binary means?
Non-binary.
They're doing it on college campuses where they say that they're a they, them. These boys have been showing us good hospitality, so I got a little something to keep them warm during the cold desert nights around here.
Hell yeah, you know, I'll
Get some shices for you guys.
Hell yeah, I'll pass them out to whoever, or
get one.
You want one?
Just don't do any big heists in those, okay?
I speak with the grandma of one of the guys in the crew to hear her thoughts on gangs, street life, and violence.
So tell us about where we are right now.
We're on the west side of Phoenix.
Okay, how have you seen it change over time?
Well, when I first moved in here, it was okay, but later on, it's lots of gangs and shooting, graffiti.
And was it like having grandsons or sons like running the street? Like, what does it make you feel as a mom or a grandma?
Okay, before they used two of them used to live here with us, and now they live somewhere else. So I'm glad for that. But I mean, at the area they're at, it's the same thing.
So what does it make you feel though, because a mom or a grandma can lead the family, right? So like, does it make you feel nervous or scared?
Nervous, scared. At times, they have broken our window in this living room. They also hit with, I don't know if it was bullets or a BB gun. My husband's truck, just drive-bys, you know.
So what do you think could be done to make things safer and better?
Just keep those bad people out of the streets, you know. And
what's your hope for the future?
My hope for the future is that everything gets better than what it is now. Have the kids, you know, stay in school instead of being out here and doing things that they're not supposed to.
Any other final thoughts you'd like to say?
No.
Okay, well, stay safe tonight and have a good night, okay?
I'm always careful.
Yes.
Thank you.
So if I don't own a gun, you think I should buy one?
Hell
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking about getting one for my house. I never travel with it.
You gotta
Hell
travel
yeah.
with it.
Just I'm saying, just protect yourself, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
And protect your family at all
Where
times.
you from? Where you from though?
Milwaukee.
Protect yourself at all times. Hey, so y'all ever heard of Kill Boys? Cause y'all from Milwaukee.
I made that documentary.
You made a documentary of the Kill Boys?
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. Shout out to the Kill Boys. I'm going now.
Does anyone here think they have PTSD?
Yes.
Hell yeah. I live with that shit, bro. That shit real life.
I'm from Chicago, bro. I done been through so many shootouts, bro.
Hey, growing up around here, most of them motherfuckers got PTSD. Just growing up in the streets, that shit really f with your head. And then when you catch something, it's like that shit really f with you, bro. Like start getting hot, cold sweats, like what the f out of nowhere.
In your
like,
sleep?
In your sleep, that shit serious, bro.
This is how we take care of our PTSD.
Lights out.
That's some primary breadwinners right here. We got you on this one.
We on that source of gay. That's that primary breadwinner. That's my hood.
Phoenix certified right now.
That's my other son right there. That's Gigi's little brother. No, it's not. Yeah.
That's who put up?
Yeah.
That's motherfucking crazy.
He be making music too.
He's a crazy man.
Oh yeah, my boys, they're
I mean, everybody is in their own way. Think about it.
That's my twin right here.
That's not big dog. Oh, you.
Where you from?
Foche, cuz.
What? Yeah, that's enough said. Yeah,
You got in your face. 602, that's the area code?
Yeah, it's my area code.
That's where we from.
How old were you when you got that tattoo?
18.
So you f***ing committed to this life, huh?
Yeah.
You're not getting a job as an insurance salesman with that, right? So you're hustling.
Yeah.
Describe the place we're at.
This this all day.
Describe the west side. Describe the west side.
Get real cold on a summer day. You feel me?
Are you scared of it all getting locked up? You don't care about years of your life? No?
He wildin', huh?
Get shot, I shoot for fun. 100 round drums, fuck where you from. Blocks of big ass choppers. We kick your dough. You ain't getting no baller. We up next, yeah. I dream about it, flawless.
Just make 10 bands off a play in a different state. You pussy boys talking down, but y'all ain't getting cake. That chopper gets a bustin' if you try to come my way. 7100 shit. Yeah, for the gang. Free slump, free Manny Low.
What message do you have to the people back home?
Hey, gang, y'all better check in when y'all touch down my city and all the ops. Y'all know how we rock. Hey, I ain't up next. I've been up, boy. You talking about? And I've been up on all different levels. You mean? And I've been did that shit since a youngin'. I'm 10 plus in the game. I'm a young nigga 10 plus in the game. Y'all ain't with me.
What's up, big dog? I'm Tommy
What's
G.
going on, bro? Billionaire Black, bro. How you, bro?
Nice to meet you, man.
What's going on?
Man, you're dazzling me with your bling.
What's up with you, man? They got you out here in the trenches, out here in the desert, huh?
Yeah, describe this area. Describe this area.
I'm from Chicago, man. You feel me? Like, I'm from 63rd, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm Billionaire Black. The comments gonna tell you what's going on. Nobody else nothing like that. They play like that. You know, we out here with my members, man. We in AZ, you feel me? I'm down here with my people right here. This GG. Whenever I come down here, I make sure I'm safe and secluded with my boy. Now, you feel me? I check in every time. You feel me? Like, so I got major love down here, you feel me? And I got major respect down here because I show love to the community. You feel me, bro?
Real, bro. Nah, he show real love. Not no fake shit like these fake ass rappers. Like he
everybody
really
else,
show love and be outside.
I feel like if you show love, you can go anywhere in the world.
Sure,
yeah, he show love
that's
and
what
he
you
really
do.
be outside. This ain't no fake shit. This ain't no goofy shit. None of that.
We outside, we politicking, man. We working. You feel me? Everybody thinking this shit sweet because they see palm trees and good weed and shit, bro. They don't know you hit these wrong streets like this. You see niggas like this out here. You feel me? You feel me? Motherfucker eat you down here. You feel me? You gotta be careful where you go. Everything ain't what it seem out here. You feel me? Like this nigga just desert and. That's man. It's real members out here, man. For sure that.
We had a good time. We had great hospitality. We had a little adventure. We walked the block.
We walk them anytime.
Going crazy on the shit, yeah, I'm going kamikaze. Step up in the booth and my name Muhammad Ali. Yo, baby mommy, she want my salami. So I serve it up raw, no games like Jumanji.
I just stretched the bitch out like Pilates. I heard niggas always tell it, I don't want nobody wrong. Was looking for the best weed or the scripts you probably found. Reminiscing about the old Drake was missing Qualitas with Jollies. Took a Percocet and watched